Good day, Sint Maarten. I'm Yesenia Lazaro.
And I'm Austin Lawrence.
Welcome back to another edition of Sint Maarten NEWSDESK.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
Let's dive into our top headlines. Police arrest armed robbery suspect, search ongoing for two others. Police have arrested one suspect following a jewelry store armed robbery that occurred around 5 p.m. on Saturday, October 25th on Front Street. The incident involved three suspects who arrived in a gray vehicle, robbed the store, then abandoned the car and fled toward the boardwalk, escaping on two scooters in the direction of Fort Willem. KPSM launched a large-scale search, deploying multiple units and sealing off the area. One scooter was later recovered, leading officers to the Bel Air area, where two suspects were tracked to an abandoned building near a hotel. One escaped toward DV, while the other jumped into the sea in an attempt to flee, but was quickly rescued and arrested. Police recovered stolen items along with the abandoned vehicle and scooter, which were seized for forensic investigation. The search continues for the remaining suspects. KPSM reaffirmed its zero tolerance for violent crime, warning that offenders will be relentlessly pursued. Anyone with information is urged to contact KPSM at 1-721-542-2222, the anonymous tip line at 9300, or message the KPSM Facebook page. KPSM's weekend scooter control operations yield results. The police force of Sint Maarten, KPSM, conducted targeted traffic and crime control operations on Friday, October 24th and Saturday, October 25th, in response to a surge in scooter-related violations and their use in criminal activity. The coordinated effort, carried out at strategic points across the island, aimed to improve road safety by verifying rider documentation and to disrupt criminal behavior linked to scooter use. Between 12 p.m. and 10 p.m. on both days, 40 riders were stopped. Of those, 24 failed to produce valid documents, and one person was arrested for illegal narcotics possession under the opium legislation. The operation was supported by the VKS. KPSM noted that scooters remain a major factor in serious crimes and traffic incidents, and the police will continue proactive controls to enhance safety and order on local roads. The public is urged to ensure that all scooters are registered, insured, and operated in full compliance with traffic laws. Two arrested and firearms seized in Front Street armed robbery case. Police have arrested two suspects and confiscated a firearm linked to the armed robbery that occurred on Front Street near a hotel on the evening of Tuesday, October 22nd. Detectives of the police force of Sint Maarten spotted a vehicle matching the getaway car in the Middle Region area on Friday, October 24th. When officers attempted to stop the car, the occupants fled, prompting a brief chase that ended near St. Bart's Drive, where both suspects were taken into custody. The firearm, believed to have been used in the robbery, was also seized. During the original incident, a suspect reportedly stole a gold chain from a victim after brandishing a gun. The investigation continues as police work to identify any additional suspects. KPSM urges the public to remain alert and share any information that may assist the case by contacting 542-2222. In our featured story, hotel robberies and growing public concern. Is the friendly island still as safe as it claims to be? All that after this commercial break, and next up, the weather.
A new day begins. The sun rises over Sint Maarten, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected Sint Maarten. From every street to every home, this network was built for Sint Maarten by Sint Maarten hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network, recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And that's your Sunshine Report, brought to you by the Met Department of Sint Maarten. Stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
Sint Kitts and Nevis crowned Miss Essence and Mind International Swimsuit Queen. The spotlight shone on Miss Sint Kitts and Nevis Khadija Mully, who proudly captured the crown at the inaugural Miss Essence and Mind International Swimsuit competition held Saturday evening at the Elise Convention Center under the theme United in Essence, Strong in Mind. Representing the Twin Island Federation, Mully impressed both the judges and audience, earning 775.5 points to become the first ever Miss Essence and Mind International Queen. She also captured Best Patriotic Swimwear and tied for Best Creative Pink Swimwear, further highlighting her standout performance. Fellow Twin Island representative Miss Antigua and Barbuda, Kia Kerwan, also made her nation proud, earning first runner-up and several segment wins, including Best Identical Swimwear and Best Glitz and Glammed Swimwear. Miss Trinidad and Tobago Tinika Francois rounded out the top three as second runner-up. The event featured 6 contestants representing Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Sint Kitts and Nevis, Trinidad and Tobago, the USA, and Sint Maarten, each showcasing empowerment, elegance, and individuality through their presentations. Founder and chairlady Paula Gordon praised the contestants, saying each participant embodied grace, intelligence, and purpose. We are proud to see such a strong representation of beauty and empowerment across the Caribbean and beyond. As the new title holder, Khadija Mully will now serve as an ambassador for Miss Essence and Mind International, engaging in community initiatives and representing the organization at upcoming regional and international events. Essence and Mind organizers extended their appreciation to sponsors, judges, volunteers, and the public for their continued support of this empowering platform. Senator Pétrus confirmed suspension of surgeon over suspected fake diploma. Senator Annick Pétrus has confirmed the suspension of a surgeon at the Louis Constant Fleming Hospital after an investigation uncovered possible irregularities in the practitioner's medical diploma. The probe, conducted by French health authorities and the Order of Doctors of Guadeloupe, revealed evidence suggesting the surgeon may have practiced with false credentials for more than a decade. Calling the matter grave and deeply troubling, Senator Pétrus says protecting patients and upholding the integrity of the medical system are top priorities. Lives have been marked, families injured, members mutilated for more than 10 years. I say that's enough, she declared. Pétrus said she first alerted the Ministry of Health in March 2025, submitting documentation that led to the current investigation. Preliminary findings were shared with her office on October 23rd. She praised the courage of medical professionals who helped expose the issue and called on affected patients and families to come forward and cooperate with authorities. The Order of Doctors of Guadeloupe will continue its inquiry to determine how the irregularities went undetected and whether systemic failures were involved. As of publication, Louis Constant Fleming's hospital has not issued an official statement. Finance Minister and APS discussed the pension fund progress. Walkathon returns next month. Honorable Minister of Finance Marinka Gumbs met with Algemeen Pensioenfonds Sint Maarten APS officials on October 22nd to review the fund's key developments, investments, and corporate plans for 2026. APS Director Oscar Williams and Board Member Robert Ian James briefed the Minister on ongoing operations and governance improvements, including updates on APS's new location. Minister Gumbs thanked APS for maintaining open dialogue, emphasizing that close cooperation is vital for the stability of the pension system and the protection of retirees' interests. Meanwhile, APS announced the return of its annual walkathon, themed Walking Towards a Healthy Future, set for Saturday, November 29th, 2025. The 6-kilometer community walk begins and ends at the APS parking lot near the Government Administration Building, featuring a warm-up, Zumba session, healthy breakfast, and giveaways. APS Managing Director Williams said last year's strong turnout inspired the team to make it a yearly tradition, promoting wellness and togetherness across the island. Participation is free, but registration is required via APS's social media platforms. Here's the QR code. After this commercial break, from hotel heists to scooter crackdowns, we look at what's really behind St. Maarten's rising security challenges.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll.
Guess what? I got an idea. It's amazing. You see how we have the link sharing all everywhere?
QR link,
the
yeah.
QR link?
Yeah.
Raw Caribbean Channel app. Yeah. You're welcome. Put it in the back.
But it's not an app, though. It's not an app. App, you have to like download something to get it on your phone, take up space. It's not an app.
It's like an app. Therefore, it can be an app. So, it's an app. Raw Caribbean TV app. Say it with me, Al. Come on.
It's not an app, though. All you got to do with that, it's a link. You take the link, you hit the bookmark, you say, add to home screen, and so it shows up like an app icon, but it's not an app, though.
Are you a real person? It is an app because you get to watch all the programs from Raw Caribbean at one place. It is an app.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but factually and technically, it's not an app. Kind of like we do the news, facts,
Yeah.
and you do that thing you do.
Whoa.
Point being, you just go to the QR, you hit bookmarks, and you hit add to home screen, and then you can have the link to, let's give it another name.
The app.
You want to call it the app?
Raw Caribbean TV app.
Jess.
Yes.
Jess, please, give some sense, Jess. Jess.
It's kind of like an app.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
It's not an app, though. It's not a app. What the It's not a app.
You kiss your mother with her mouth? My God. Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Watch our Caribbean TV app.
Yes.
It's not an app, though. Recent headlines have raised a troubling question for the friendly island. Is St. Maarten losing its reputation as one of the Caribbean's safest destinations? A string of robberies, some in the middle of tourist zones, has sparked debate among residents, hoteliers, and lawmakers. The Sint Maarten Hospitality and Trade Association, or SHTA, admits the incidents are concerning, but insists the island remains one of the region's safest places to visit. In a statement to the Daily Herald, the SHTA described the recent robberies at hotel jewelry stores as a concern, but stressed that these events are the exception, not the rule. The association highlighted that the United States State Department continues to recognize St. Maarten as one of the Caribbean's highest-rated destinations for safety. According to the group, that reputation comes from years of collaboration between hotels, law enforcement, and community initiatives to keep both visitors and residents secure. But recent events suggest the island's sense of safety may be under new pressure. Recently, 3 men stormed the Oro Diamante jewelry store on Front Street, one of Phillipsburg's busiest shopping areas. Police say the robbers arrived in a vehicle, entered the store armed, and escaped on scooters after grabbing valuables. A large-scale manhunt followed, and at least one suspect was captured after diving into the sea in an attempt to evade arrest. In another incident, eyewitnesses and video said the visitor was standing near the entrance when an armed suspect snatched his gold chain and fled. Nearby business owners told reporters that they've begun closing earlier and hiring extra security to protect their staff. These are just the latest in a series of crimes that have unsettled the downtown and hotel areas. Earlier this year, robbers also struck at the DV Little Bay Beach Resort, prompting Member of Parliament Lyndon Lewis to warn that the island was reaching what he called the critical level of criminal activity. He urged the Justice Ministry to create a tourism safety task force, one that would link police patrols, private security, and resort management in a coordinated effort to restore confidence. Meanwhile, police have been stepping up operations of their own. The Sint Maarten Police Force recently carried out targeted scooter control operations, stopping dozens of riders and making several arrests for illegal narcotics and traffic violations. Authorities say scooters continue to play a major role in getaways and other serious crimes. KPSM has made clear that offenders will be caught and prosecuted. In recent weeks, multiple suspects linked to armed robberies on Front Street have been tracked down through coordinated chases, CCTV surveillance, and cooperation between police and community members. But a broader issue remains, are these actions enough to stop the trend before it damages the island's image? Beyond immediate policing, the government is also investing in the long-term fight against crime. Plans are advancing for a new prison facility to replace the aging Point Blanche prison, which suffered a fire emergency earlier this year. The new complex is expected to strengthen detention capacity and improve rehabilitation programs, both seen as key to reducing repeat offenses. For now, the SHTA maintains that St. Maarten is still among the Caribbean's safest destinations and points out that the very reason these crimes make headlines is because they remain unusual here. But many residents, merchants, and visitors are asking whether that long-standing sense of safety whether it's isolated incidents or signs of a deeper problem. The message from both the business community and police is clear. St. Martin's safety reputation must be protected. Because on an island that lives and breathes tourism, security isn't just a matter of crime. It's the foundation of the economy itself.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across the social media platforms. I am Austin Lawrence.
And I'm Jessica Lassiter, wishing you an amazing evening. See you tomorrow.
You should say it.
Stay friendly, St. Maarten.
Boom.